Hello, good morning. Val here, and I am wanting to walk you guys through the virtual office and show you a couple things that I think are super important for us to know as leaders as people who are signing people up and building a team. It's really vital that we stay connected to our virtual office and check on people and check things and make sure, that orders have gone through and essential rewards orders have been placed. So I just want to take a few minutes and show you guys a couple ways that I do that and a couple things that you can start to do every month just to make as a part of your routine in connecting with your members and checking on your team. My voice is a little bit scratchy. I'm not sick. I just woke up with like a really dry throat this morning. So I know it's really dry out. It's getting colder here in Indiana. So I'm sure some of you are also experiencing similar things, but sorry about my scratchy voice. Okay, so you are looking at a screenshot of my computer. And I have a couple tabs open because I'm actually going to show you something on canva.com as well. But I have my virtual office open to the login page. And I am going to log in with my password. And then as I was looking at this last night, it gets a little bit tricky to show you some of these things because of privacy issues. I have so many people's names and their OGV listed in my organization. So because of that, I'm not going to be able to take you fully through the names of what I click on, but I'm going to show you a general idea. So this is my summary page. It's early in the month, but you can see my OGV, your rank, you can see your history, your organization, how many members have been added, how many total, your rewards point balance, which you can see I just placed a rewards points order. I'm not very good at collecting lots and lots of points. I spend them. So I only have 6 points right now to spend. But if you click on the dashboard, you will see even more in-depth summary of your rank qualifications. Your next goal, you'll see what your commission summary is. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom so that you don't see all that. But this shows, I'm not sure why at the top it shows a different PGV number. Maybe somebody can answer that question. I look down here for my PGV because I need to maintain 1,000 personal group volume, which is my volume outside of my qualifying legs. So I have 3 or 4 qualifying legs that I am supporting and helping and working towards getting to my next goal. But outside of those legs, I have to maintain 1,000 PGV. And as you can see, I have that right now. Okay, so what I want to show you is in my organization, and you can see Cindy Clark here, but I think she'll be okay with that. But you can see that I'm at the top, and then it will list all of the people in your organization. There's a little box here under auto ship that's going to show you the date that their their essential rewards order processes. And if it processed, it will have a little check mark. So you can see Cindy's is on the 19th and has not processed yet. But if I actually hover over her essential rewards order, I will be able to see what is saved in her basket. So it's not official because she can change that at any point up until it processes, but I can see what she has saved. sometimes that's helpful if, let's say today was the 19th and I know her order is going to process tonight, but I see that she has not enough PV saved in her ER basket to qualify for the 50 minimum or even for the $100 PV that would get her all the commissions that she's eligible for. I might send her a text message or call her and say, hey, I see that your Essential Rewards order processes tonight. I just wanted to make sure that you had a chance to edit it and didn't forget. So that's one good thing to remember. An order is going to look green. The number is going to look green. And you guys are all seeing what my big ER order was this month. But it's going to look green when the order is over $100, and that means that that person has just reached the 100 PV eligible for commissions. It's going to be, let me see, yellow. Sorry, I was trying to do that fast. It's going to be yellow when it's above 50 PV but under 100. And then I'm pretty sure when it's under 50 PV, it's blue. Or maybe it's red. It might remain red, like the 0. And that is just to notify you, hey, somebody placed an ER order that's under 50 PV. You might want to pay attention to that because that will not be eligible to count as their Essential Rewards order. Now, one really quick thing about that, I'm going to go ahead and click on reports. One really quick thing about that is if we can be notified of that and call Young Living as soon as possible, it's way better for that person. So if you see an Essential Rewards order that was maybe even missed the promotional items by $2, and we see it within the next morning that the order processed at 2 o'clock the night before, there's a good chance that we could call and resolve that. But if it's been a day or 2 days and the order has been processed and is boxed and packaged and ready to go, Young Living will not let us add to that order. So that's one really good reason to stay on top of looking at your virtual office every morning and checking to see what orders went through. So I'm going to show you really quick in this Essential Rewards. Again, you see that I only have 6 points, but that I'm up to ordering 20% back because I've been in Essential Rewards for 27 consecutive months. Down here on the left, you can click on your monthly order to edit, but I wanted to show you where this PV Assist is. Be sure that you all have PV Assist set up, and it is just a way to ensure that you don't go below the 50 PV. You add something to PV Assist that you would like in case something in your basket went out of stock overnight. Young Living will grab something from your PV Assist basket or cart and add it to your order so that you don't drop below the 50 PV. It's a really great program. Make sure you're signed up for that and make sure your members all know about that. Okay, so I want to show you, before I go back to my organization, I'm going to show you member resources here. Because if you haven't been able to go into your member resources, there's some really great tools in here, you guys, that I really love. A link to the Young Living blog is in here. There's a virtual product catalog. There's information on Essential Rewards. There's lots of really great things. You can go over here and click Sharing Young Living the Right Way. And it's going to take you to this whole section called What Can I Say? How to Share the Right Way. Really encourage you to look through this. I think it's helpful information. But I wanted to make sure that you saw it's under Sharing Young Living the Right Way and under Member Resources, this shareable graphics. Look, we have access to all of these beautiful graphics made by Young Living. So you can actually download these, save them to your computer. I was going to pick one here and show you. Okay, this is, oh, there we go. Okay, so there it is. It opened a new window for me, and I guess now I'm drawing a blank as to how I usually save these and then repost them. I usually save these and then repost them to Facebook. I might save it under downloads or documents. But I'm wanting to make sure it's not going to have all that white around it. No, okay, here it is. So see, it pulled it back up for me as just this little square. And now I can post this on Facebook. I could post this in an email to my team members. You could do all kinds of really great things. So what I clicked on this little search icon on the right. And it looks like you can click and post some of them directly to Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest. Okay, so those are really great tools that they have given us. I'm going to go back. There is a link here also to the Seed to Seal microsite, which is a great resource for new members that are interested in Young Living. Really great place to send them. I think it's a really pretty well done website. Okay. I was going to make sure that you see here that there's different information on the compensation plan here. There's a click right here that you can go through and learn all kinds of stuff about the compensation plan. Yeah, I would say take the time to go through all these. Take your time, but think about getting through these section 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 comp plan resources. Okay, I'm going to go back to my dashboard. But then I want to show you in my organization this tab called Reports, because this is really helpful. So we have a report for all accounts. We have members, distributors, because we know there's a difference between a retail member and a distributor or member, a retail account, I'm sorry. Here is where you can click on just to have a list of your new members for the month. This would be a really great way to double check and make sure at the end of the month. So we could click back here to December, because we're in January. We're going to click back to December. And then I'm going to click new members, but I'm going to scroll up so that you can't see all the names. But that's going to give me a list of all of the new members in my entire group from December. Now, the reason this is really helpful is I can go through this list and I can make sure I've added all my members to Essential Simplicity, the Facebook group, added them and welcomed them. I can use this list as kind of a checkpoint for if you decide to send new members an email. I could use this list as a checkpoint for sending new members my mailer. Now, I actually use a website called simpledownline.com, and it costs money. It's not essential because you can do most of the things here in your virtual office that you can do there, but they have designed it where I can click on new members and then I can create a whole file that prints mailing, like mailer labels for me. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know and I can show you how that works. Okay, so I'm going to go back to January. I'm going to reset my reports. Okay, a couple other things I want to show you here. are these. Okay, so accounts that have no personal value for a selected time period. You can go in here and you can actually see all of your people who have had 0 PV, and you can even customize different things about that search. This is a really great list to look at, to think about, I have some time today to make some calls or send some text messages. Where do I start? Who do I prioritize? These 0 PV members would be a really great place to start. To contact them, check in with them. Are they using their premium starter kit? Do they have any questions? Just how are they doing type of conversation. This list right here, about to go inactive, is a list of people who, and you can see that I have, wait, no, that can't be right. Yeah, that's not right. That number can't be right. That's like how many people I have in our whole group. But here is a list of reports of people that are about to go. Let me click on it again. About to go inactive. And what that means is that they haven't ordered, there, that looks better, for 11 months. And on that 12th month, it's really great to notify them that if they don't order on the 12th month, like the 12th month anniversary of when they first got their kit, their account will go inactive. And what that means is they will not show up in your virtual office anymore. They will eventually be removed from Essential Simplicity, the Facebook group. And they won't receive notifications or emails from you or Young Living. And so this is also a really great place to start if you want to look at who can I connect with, where should I spend my time. Connect with these members and let them know. I cannot stress enough, you guys, how every single time I put out a text message or a phone call to these members telling them that their account is about to go inactive, I always have at least 30% of those people return with an order. And I have never, I'm sure this will happen, and I'm sure it has happened, but I've never had a negative response. I've occasionally had people ask me to take them off the mailing list, but when I reach out to say your account is about to go inactive, there's usually a positive response. Some are saying, oh, I can't order this month, but I'm going to in the next couple months. Will my account be inactive? How do I reactivate my account? And I'm able to tell them it's pretty easy. We can do that just with a phone call to Young Living. So this is a super important report for you guys to know about. And then I want to show you this one, missing current month auto ship. So if you don't want to scroll through just your organization tab up here, your downline viewer, to see what Essential Rewards orders didn't reach the 50 PV or are totally missing the order for the month, this is a great report to pull up and look through just to double check, like I was saying earlier. Double check on those orders for your members. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to show you in the virtual office today, but I want to stress one more time just how important it is to remain connected to these members and these reports and in your virtual office so that you can be on top of where your members are and where they need your help. I really believe that they want our help. If their order didn't go through, if their credit card was declined because the date expired on it, these members want to know those things, and they might not be double checking on their order the next day to make sure that something didn't go out of stock, and they really rely on us, I'm found, to do that. and to help them make sure their orders come. Okay, I want to show you a really quick thing. Excuse me, hi. Max just joined us. Okay, so this tab up here is a tab I want to show you how I make really quick images that we use for Healthy Roots leaders and on Facebook and for all kinds of reasons. There's a lot you can do on this website, but I don't want to overwhelm you, and I don't want you to feel like you have to do any of this, but I just want to show you, for those of you who might be interested, I'm just going to show you how to make a really quick, simple image. First, you would need to go to canva.com and create an account. And the regular account is free. Max. This is a free account. I have upgraded to the business account, and so it does have a yearly fee, but it's really inexpensive. Okay, so I'm going to click on this and show you. This is like all the things that we've created. But when you get started, Canva already has the dimensions for any of these designs that you can customize. So you go to canva.com, you create your account, and then you decide what kind of template do you want to create. A lot of what we do are the social media posts. So this square or this square. Sometimes I will do like a full page document or a presentation size document. And then there's all kinds of things: flyer size, poster size, event cover photo size, invitation size. So I'm going to show you just a quick Facebook post. Okay, then Canva has all of these layouts that you can actually click on and use. A lot of them are free, and when you click on these, you can edit different components. So you could take out what this says and put in Young Living using their same font. It's going to pull up a font strip that you could change, the size you could change, and a color wheel that you could change the color. Okay, I'm going to trash this because I want to show you just a blank slate. So see, there's tons of options, and you're going to see that the things that I have created are just things that I've been able to pull off of here. There's some designs that Courtney and I have done that we have spent more time on and really done them originally, but there's a lot of them that you're going to recognize from this, this strip. Okay, but I'm just going to show you really quick. Let's say I want to upload an image. So these are all of the images that I have uploaded in the past. And I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. So you are going to go to Flickr/Young Living. So Flickr is like an online photo sharing site. And if you put in the /Young Living, you have immediate access to the Young Living Oils photos, and you shouldn't need an account. But I'm going to click on, so scroll through this because there's beautiful photos that you can use. I love a lot of these really pretty photos. This is of the St. Mary's Farm, the Melissa. This is where I was this summer. It's really beautiful there. Okay, so I'm going to click on albums to show you that you could pull up. Young Living takes tons of pictures and posts them. There's pictures on here from convention, from, yeah, all kinds of stuff. And then we've got the promo photos. I am going to go to 2015 U.S. product. And these are downloadable photos of just single bottles. Now, I don't think every single oil is listed here because they haven't totally updated every bottle with the new design, or at least they haven't posted all the photos. So I'm going to click on cedarwood. I'm just showing you how I do this. Now, I am going to click down here to the download button. I usually choose about a medium size photo. I'm going to open it up. Now on my computer, I can click right on there to edit the name of the photo. Okay, so it's saved in my downloads. I saved it as cedarwood. I'm going to close out of this, and I'm back to this Canva image. I'm going to go to my uploads. I'm going to say upload an image. Now I already have it there, but I want to show you how easy this is. I don't think that's what I called it, so I must already have it in there. And it's going to pull that image up. Okay, now what I'm going to do, oh, this still has from that image that I pulled up. Now, when I'm using a Young Living bottle, it does have a white square around the back. So I usually stick with a white background. There is a way that you can edit that white square out, but I'm not going to show you how to do that today. So if you want to have a colorful background and not have that white square behind your oil bottle, there's a way to do that. But for today, I'm going to show you, okay, so I'm going to pull in my cedarwood. This Canva design helps show you where your middle of the page is, both directions. So let's say I want this to be exactly in the middle. I've got that big cross there to show me, you know, I'm right smack dab in the middle. But I'm going to pull it off to the side and try to center it. And then I'm going to hit text, this text button over here on the side, and I'm just going to get a text box. So I did that by clicking on any of these three fonts over here. Now there's font, I don't know, if whatever you call these designs already mapped out. If there's something over here that you like, these are, the only thing you can edit on these is the word. So these, you can change what this says, but you would be leaving this design element. So these are really nice, and you might like them. So yeah, I'll let you browse through these if you want to see them. I could add like a hello from cedarwood. So I'm going to move that. So when I click on it and I have this little arrow that has 4 arrows going all around, that means I can drag my element. So I'm going to say over here, let's say one of the fonts that I really like and use a lot is this Julius Sands. And then you can change your size, but then I'm going to say this about cedarwood. I'm going to take this out. So really quickly, there you go. You know, I could add lots of different text elements. I could say a lot more. I could fill this page with all kinds of stuff. There's borders I could put on. But this is one way to just make a really simple, quick image that you might want to share with someone or post on Facebook. So there you go. I just wanted to show you that. I have some instruction on Facebook after you watch this video. If you would please follow through with that, that would be really great. Thank you for listening, and please let me know if you have any questions about anything that we talked about today. Thanks.